Emotional discipline is often misunderstood. Many believe it means suppressing or hiding your emotions, but it's much more than that. True emotional discipline is not about ignoring your feelings or putting on a mask to cover up how you really feel. Rather, it's about managing those emotions in a way that allows you to respond thoughtfully and effectively, especially during challenging situations. What is emotional discipline? Emotional discipline involves recognizing and understanding, taking control of your emotions rather than letting them control you. It's about responding with intention instead of reacting impulsively. So when you develop emotional discipline, you don't deny your feelings or pretend they don't exist. Instead, you acknowledge them, you process them, and you choose how to act in a way that aligns with your values and goals. So what are the difference between suppressing your emotions and managing your emotions? When you suppress your emotions, you push them aside or you bottle them up, thinking that ignoring them will make them go away. And this will lead to emotional buildup, which can eventually cause an outburst or long-term resentment. While managing your emotions, on the other hand, means acknowledging them, understanding what they are telling you, and deciding how to respond in a way that's constructive. So it's like having a conversation with your emotions. So instead of running from them, why does emotional discipline matter in relationships? In relationships, whether with a spouse, a family member, a friend, or a colleague, emotional discipline is very, very crucial, because when we let our emotions take over, we may say or do things we might regret. Without discipline, we may act out of anger, frustration, jealousy, or fear, which can damage the trust and connection we have with others. For instance, in a marriage, imagine one partner gets upset because of a comment the other made. So instead of immediately reacting with anger or shutting down, emotional discipline will allow the person to pause, to reflect, and to respond calmly. So this approach will create a space for healthy communication and also conflict resolution. So how do we cultivate this emotional discipline? Number one, you have to acknowledge your emotions. The first step in emotional discipline is simply acknowledging how you feel. It's okay to feel angry, to feel sad or hurt. You must recognize the emotion without judgment. Number two, understand your triggers. You need to pay attention to what triggers your emotional responses. Are there specific situations or people that tend to push your buttons? So when you understand your triggers, it helps you to prepare and manage your reactions. Number three, pause before reacting. When you feel a strong emotional reaction building up, you need to take a moment to pause. This will give you a chance to reflect and choose a response that's thoughtful and aligned with your values rather than reacting impulsively. Number four, you need to express your emotions healthily. So instead of bottling up your emotions or letting them spill out in unhealthy manners, find ways to express them constructively. It could be through honest conversations, it could be through journaling or physical activity. Number five, practice self-compassion. It's important to be kind to yourself when you don't always manage your emotions perfectly, because emotional discipline is a skill and it takes time and practice to develop. So don't be hard on yourself when you are not expressing emotional discipline when you need to, because emotional discipline is all about choosing how you respond to your emotions, not denying or suppressing them. It's about creating a space for understanding, for reflection, and healthy expression, allowing yourself to handle even the most difficult situations with grace. When you learn to manage your emotions effectively, you create a more peaceful and intentional life, and your relationships will become more resilient and loving. So it's good for you to practice emotional discipline in all that you do.